Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. So yeah, some heavy stuff went down in the last part. We found out that my mother had been killed by some insane sadistic fuckhead. And then Fenris came and comforted me and I kind of lost it a bit. So yeah, I think in this part I'm going to do the Legacy DLC. And that would then be all of the DLCs. I don't really like Aveline, she's kind of boring, but she's good in combat, so whatever.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family. A few carta dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are carta dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them.
But they failed, thankfully, and they haven't been able to kill me yet either.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the carta, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the carta know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
She's a crossbow.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Also, why is Bethany here? When does this take place?
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
So we're just going to walk in, start cutting off heads?
Don't worry, Sunshine. The bloodstains come out.
Whatever happens, they won't get a chance to attack again.
Let's move before we're spotted.
At least the Circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone. If you
so
need
this
me,
is
I'll be
present day.
keeping watch.
Okay.
Same here. Good luck.
Alright.
I suppose we should take that as a warning.
Aren't we here after dwarves? Why would they kill their own?
I mean, there's a chance we're not here after dwarves. You know? There's obviously more to this than meets the eye. Also, this location is super cool and I love it. Yeah, the DLCs have easily been the best part of this game so far. Small silver bar. Does everyone like those things?
It's the Hawk!
Do you hear that?
Yeah, who's calling my name? Some guy.
Carta scouts.
They'll alert others to our presence.
I mean, do we have a better solution than marching in the front door? There isn't one that I can see, anyway.
The time has come!
I guess we're not alone.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way.
You're finally here. You've come. Everyone, it's the child of Malcolm Hawk. He's come to us.
My dad?
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
You're not making any sense.
He's been tainted, hasn't he?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
I came here to find out why the carta has attacked me.
For the blood, we must have it.
It's the eyes.
I hope you don't mean my blood.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Who's Corypheus?
Carta sends its ringers.
I've got to say, that is the dumbest looking greatsword I've ever seen. That's a good sword. Yes. This is a really cool location. Oh, that went rather well. Shooting me. Just causes severe frame drops, that's what. Oh god, that was a bad idea.
I've got your back!
I'll deal with this! Is everyone all right?
All these dwarves are insane.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. There should be answers here somewhere.
I like this very Western-esque aesthetic. Very cool. One watcher each generation will be chosen from the warrior caste. He will stand guard until his death. Only the constant vigilance of the Stone's children can keep the foulness out of Malvernus at bay. The burden of living in exile beneath the sun is terrible, but this sacrifice, this Amgiforn, what's that, will ensure the sanctity of the stone forever. Valos Atredum, by decree of Paragon Elona. That must be a very
How many
old thing.
generations of warriors stood guard here? And what? Making me nervous.
Wait, I already came up here. That's our way on.
That should do it.
Amgathorn the Foul. We called it Malvernus, the pestilent one. It devoured tigers, turning our fairest work into a noxious waste. It consumed living warriors, turning their bodies to slime, and when its hunger was not abated, it consumed the bones of our ancestors. Foulness came from its touch, poison and filth and desecration. It threatened even the stone itself. The Shapers bound it, chained in lyrium stained with the blood of 100 warriors. But within the orb, it hungered, it waited. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value. The stone will live, the stone must live. We have sworn to defend it and the foul one at any price.
Chained in lyrium. That doesn't sound good.
You say.
And there it is.
A fortress? Out here?
Let's go. I really like this desert aesthetic. There wasn't a desert in Origins. This is so cool.
Trap! Done!
Take all my figurines and statuettes. Oh shit, another one of these things. 2 of them? Jesus Christ. Now there's guards. Fly from Starkit. There's 4 of us. What if someone died? Then it'll be a mutual. I don't know why I keep closing
Let's finish this!
Let's just make sure to loot everywhere. Take all the health we can get. Haha, bringing that back, that old one. Discolored bile. Lovely.
Thank you for asking me to come along again, Hawk.
Is there a reason I wouldn't?
I just am pleased to see you. That's all.
Aww.
And I thought I was bad at it.
He's so cute. And I'm very pleased you came to comfort me, Fenris. How good is that? Okay, yeah, never mind. These are all weightless. Nice bit of Origins soundtrack. I feel like the vibe is matching up now, which is good. I wasn't really on board with Origins soundtracks in this game, especially because they're used so much, but knowing how rushed this game's development was, I feel like I can forgive it somewhat. What's down here?
How is it you get into these situations so often?
What do you mean?
Attacked by dwarves, approached by strangers, stumbling upon ancient riddles? Madness.
I don't know why it's like that. Fate, I suppose.
Fate is a word for the Maker's poor sense of humor.
I guess you could look at it that way. Yeah, one of the nice things about having a voice protagonist is that Hawk is included in the party banters, which I really like. But I can't equip it because I need more decks. Hello. So pretty. But what's that orange stuff?
All set! I don't like the looks of this. Do it.
V-Hawk. Who doesn't know? Are we crashing again? All right. Well, what the hell is We have tracked Bethany Hawke to the gallows where the mages are housed. Bring her intact and unharmed. The blood of Malcolm Hawke must remain pure. If someone gets in your way, kill them, but do it quietly. The Great One will reward you richly for your service. In the name of the Master Corypheus, may he see sunlight again. They're after Bethany?
Who do you suppose Corypheus is? And why would he want your blood?
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
I mean, yeah, that figures, but... Let's just check what's in the rest of this room first.
Does the city guard never ask where you wander off to with Hawk?
I am on a special investigation.
And what does that make me?
Someone who is helping me with my investigation.
How benevolent of you, Hawk.
Well, we are investigating.
Yes, with no money in it. Come on.
I thought after Lothering you'd avoid darkspawn, but you seem to keep coming down here.
What can I say?
You're on edge.
It's that obvious.
With you? Never. But down here, it was a smart guess.
Yes. Thieves, blind worshippers, and something very wrong beneath it all.
Something for everyone.
I guess you could say that. Come on, doors await.
If I get the Hawk's blood, Radigan says I can go into the tunnels and drink of the Master.
I don't like the sound of that.
The Master commands it. I hate how all you get to hear his voice. I never do.
Hey bitches, what's up? Being rained on. Down to set us all on fire. Like many of you, I was once a thieving wretch. I was a servant to coin and my own base desires, and that is when I heard his call. Corypheus opened my eyes, just as he has opened yours, and showed me what was true. What is the carta beside Corypheus? Nothing but dust and ashes. Only Corypheus is eternal. We are his hands and his eyes on the surface. We are the ones he honored with his trust, to dig him from his prison in the deep roads. When Corypheus steps into the sunlight, we will be rewarded. Praise him, praise Corypheus. From a scrap of parchment, evidently notes for a speech. So this is a cult. I take it. Warden Scout's boots. Is Corypheus a darkspawn if there's wardens around? And if there's wardens around, does that mean we'll get to see familiar faces?
Done! All set! That should do it.
This is why I play as a rogue. I'm thinking an Inquisition, because I don't want my Inquisitor to be too like my Warden. I think I'm going to play as a mage to change things up, but we'll see. Yep, I regretted it. Well, guess Fenris took care of those. Ah, I leveled up. We've got to take you guys.
You are not enough! Never talk to me!
my frame's going all weird.
I swore I'd never spend another minute in the deep roads.
Left sounds like it was a mutual arrangement.
Fine, I ran away. What's it to you?
Ran away from the Circle, ran away from the Wardens. It sounds like a habit.
And you ran away from Daenerys. Maybe we're more alike than you think.
Well, the runaways. The Great One's key. The Wardens did not guard the key with care. It was left in a repository, with objects of little worth. Trinkets, dusty grey Warden trophies. Not even a guard posted. Fools. If only they knew what they had and had lost. It will not wake at my touch. It sleeps and its power remains within. The Great One says it requires Malcolm Hawke's blood to awaken it. Only then can its powers set him free. I will find the heir to the blood, and the Great One will reward me. Yes, let it be soon. From the Journal of Ratigan, leader of the Carta in Kirkwall.
A key, tuned to your father's blood. Sounds like a ritual element for blood magic. Be careful, Hawke.
I will.
Does anyone else hear drumming?
This isn't the Mines of Moria, Anders.
What now, mage?
Nothing.
Right. Any second, I'll surrender to the almighty power of Guard Captain and enslave all mages.
What are you talking about?
Look out. Authority. Ooh.
Stop being a bitch, Aveline. I like you even less. That's a lot of stale biscuits.
I'll deal with it!
Someone did not level up just then, that's a lie. Return to Kirkwall. I don't want to return to Kirkwall. I want to do this DLC.
They told me you were going to be trouble. Too bad your sister's so well protected. Her blood's as good as yours.
I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
Yeah, he's definitely tainted.
What does this have to do with my father?
I did not mean to do that.
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
So it's Corypheus who's after me?
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
Corypheus wants some blood? Sure, let me just open a vein. How about a kidney, too?
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Great. What is that name? Oh my god. I did not think that through. I'm sorry, that's too good. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. Well, that's put a smell back on my face. What's up with him?
What the...
Why is he glowing? Oh,
What is this? I can feel it inside me!
That weapon draws on your blood, Hawk. There are dangerous magics here.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
oops, I did not mean to take this down this well. Let's go.
The door's sealed. Some kind of magical barrier. We can't get out that way.
I'm sure there's another way out.
So that's what the glowy stuff does. Also, why have I got a weird sword? Oh, damn. Why am I Fenris? That was a bit odd.
There's a whole tower down here. I've never seen anything like it.
Every day's full of surprises.
Now let's make this quick. We're more used to this
Personal storage.
on the surface.
I need to see where this goes. You don't agree?
Point. Dead questions aren't worth the living. You'll do what you need to. But these things don't always turn out the way you hope They will.
She? What? Why do I like this?
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Okay, so there's the prisoner demons. That's
One good
odd.
thing about being trapped in an ancient underground prison. Not a lot of Templars.
There's a bright side to everything.
I could be quite comfortable here, actually. Clean the taint off the floor. Maybe hang a few pictures. It might even be a step up from Darktown.
A new base of operations for Kirkwall's Mage Underground.
It's got potential.
Persons with no money again. What is with that? Privilege to the Wardens. All we hear is that this is one of the great Grey Warden's secrets. It must be protected at all costs. As usual, we're most concerned with deceiving our own people. But why hide that the deep roads were shaped not only by the dwarves, but also by us? I found records dating back to 1004 TE, the wake of the First Blight. Early Wardens discovered that some darkspawn could think and speak and commanded portions of the Horde even after the Archdemon's death. Here we encountered those. A few could wield magic with the skill of a Tevinter magister, and the Wardens greatly feared them. It was here, in the Vinmark Mountains, that Warden Sasha Miri set her trap to capture and study the greatest of these creatures, the one who they called Corypheus. So Corypheus is like a new architect? From Janeka's research notes. But the architect wanted to stop the blights. What does Corypheus want? Bitch, what's up?
The key! Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking. Digging.
Are you a warden?
How do you bring the key here?
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
He's obviously not Corypheus. Corypheus is a darkspawn.
The door sealed behind us. Is there another exit?
No way out when the walls stand. The Wardens build their prisons well. If the center holds, who cares what else is trapped?
His mind is scrambled eggs, Hawk. He won't be able to help us.
Hawk? You are the blood of the Hawk? I smell no magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
I wonder if this is different if you play as a mage. Like, obviously it would be, but...
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no darkspawn.
So
He's in Grey Warden armor. Maybe he used to be one.
You hear it, no? Hear it calling. I smell it in you. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in, down and in.
Is this? In Origins they mentioned that Wardens only live for 30 years after they take the joining and then they eventually go crazy. Is this what happens to them? Is this what's gonna happen to me and Alistair? I think I mentioned in one of Origins playthrough that I wondered if there was a way to like un-Grey Warden yourself. Which I hope there would be, eventually. Because I don't want that for either of us.
Perfect. What do I need to do?
The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the hawk. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down. In the depths.
Well, that made everything much clearer.
God, I just had a complete, like, when you said down to the heart, I had a complete brain fart and thought this was She-Ra for a second. Because I've been watching She-Ra, like, all day, so... It's a very good show. The Warden's Prison. The Grey Warden's prison in the Vimark Mountains is believed to have been constructed more than 1,000 years ago. The original method of construction has been lost to history, but the Warden commanders of the Free Marches have maintained the prison's secret through the centuries. The prison is concealed in a great rift in the Vimark Mountains, far from any easily travelled mountain passes. The Wardens themselves have spread rumours of banditry and beasts to prevent explorers from approaching. The prison consists of a central tower built into the rift with magically maintained bridges allowing access at different levels. Each level is sealed by a blood magic ritual in which a mage of untainted blood uses his own life essence to create a magical barrier that is permeable from the outside, yet impenetrable from within. The one-way access has caused other darkspawn, and perhaps unwary travellers, to be caught within the prison's confines. Those who disappear inside never re-emerge.
Under Kirkwall. Wonderful. You never get rid of them. Not completely.
We'll give it our best.
Many have said the same.
It's fine, we'll make it. We've got plot armor. Well, this isn't creepy at all. Ah! Shit. Stop exploding. Is that your health?
Let me guess. The first seal.
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before.
That makes total sense.
The blood works. It is good.
Thank you for helping me, but who are you? Do you have a name?
Name? So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title, too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
He was a warden. Poor wretch must have come down here on his calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them. I am dead. But I never died.
So he is an old Grey Warden.
Anders, what are you talking about?
Wardens aren't immune to the taint forever. In time, we start to hear voices. The same ones darkspawn hear. That's when they send you into the deep roads. To die.
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawk. I was there when he laid the seals. Before I became this.
He knew my dad?
You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
We have to do something. His episodes are getting worse.
So does Corypheus do like a fake calling or something? If it's affecting Anders too? I don't think he's been tainted for that long. And what about Alistair? And me? Me as in my warden. Actually has money in it. Who would have
The ancient Tevinters used shield walls like that, but it took half a battalion to hold one. The sooner we hit bottom, the sooner we can start back up.
Was that a metaphor or literal? Or both? Never tell with Fenris. Given that he only has one tone of voice. But it's a freaking gorgeous tone of voice. Okay, in case my game decides to give up on me again, let's save.
You speak of disliking the deep roads a great deal. Why?
Besides the obvious, you mean?
It's a dangerous place, but less so for a Grey Warden.
No, don't let that fool you.
Darkspawn this, darkspawn that. Taint, 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 taint. After a while, you just get so tired of it, you know?
I do now.
Now we're getting the good party banter.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed.
Another one of these?
In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Why are there just demons imprisoned down here? Because that's not a darkspawn, that was an abomination. there's a lot to explore in here. And another Christmas jug.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Why are there so many demons imprisoned here? We've had a shade, a desire demon, an abomination. None of which I have any particular interest in fighting.
So, a giant magical prison. You should invest in one of these for Kirkwall, Aveline.
What are you on about?
Your guardsmen have their hands full chasing down blood mages and abominations. I thought you might like somewhere to put them.
The redeemable go to the circle. The rest? Go in the ground.
Maybe they can design it to shock anyone who says something bad about you.
That's an enemy. Oh, that was that. Wrong button. Ritual sacrifice. I don't like the sound of that. Never mind. The problem with weapons that improve with level up is that I can't really customize, because they just get better and better and better, and then they're overpowered. Like, I've had this sword since the start of the game, pretty much.
No! Get out of my head!
He'll kill us all if he allows his insanity to take him.
Maybe bringing Unders was a bad idea. Well, it's you.
He is waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls. Like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
An awakened darkspawn. An emissary. When I was with the Wardens in Amaranthine, we met an emissary like that. Powerful. Persuasive. I didn't realize there were others.
He wants what was once his.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
That makes total 100% perfect sense. Stalkers. Whoa, this is cool. It reminds me of the Dragonbone Wastes a bit.
definitely created through blood magic. Be careful, Hawk. We still don't know what we're dealing with.
I know. I'm being very careful.
That's Legion of the Dead armor. It's a dwarven tradition. Anyone accused of a crime can clear their name if they die fighting darkspawn. I met a girl from the Legion once.
Sigrun.
Can't remember her name. Seemed awfully good-natured about the whole thing.
Yeah, she was lovely. And voiced by Morinth. First Legionnaires' Journal. It's ironic. Hearing of Tethras Garen's crime first gave me the courage to confess my own and join the Legion of the Dead. Knowing that a paragon's son could give in to the same base passions as a mere merchant, commit a murder even fouler than mine. Yet he was sentenced to die in the deep roads for murdering his sister, not even offered the chance of the Legion. I am grateful every day for what the Legion gave me, a family, a purpose, and my name is clear. So when the paragon learned that the carta was not responsible for the murder, not his son, I was the first to volunteer to retrieve the prince. It's not right that he should be the only one who doesn't know he's been exonerated.
I wonder if this Tethras has anything to do with Varric's family. It's a sad story.
Ooh, it's on fire. Paragon Garen refuses to give up. We're the 8th Legion and unit he sent after Tethras in the past 5 years. None dare tell him that after so long alone in the deep roads, Tethras is certainly dead. The Paragon insists he will see his heir restored to his rightful place. May the ancestors favour his cause. We've followed the paths of the other Legionnaires, and so far, we seem to be on the right trail. We're in a section of the deep roads that appears to have been altered by human magic, so perhaps we'll find some new clue here. We're going in tomorrow. Ancestors be with us.
They were trying to redeem themselves and ended up trapped here. I wish we had a way to tell their families.
I wonder if Tethras Garen's body is still down here.
This is much wetter than I remember the deep roads.
Yeah, you never came to Kadash Tide, did you? That was pretty wet, as tides go.
Blessed are you, Dumat, silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
The Altar of Douma stands empty, but it hums with near-audible plower. Four sacrificial items, me like a cave first, or... This place is cursed. For 10 years, Paragon Garen has been sending Legionnaires to search out our lost heir. Now I know what's become of them. There's no way out. This is no normal part of the deep roads. There's lyrium worked into the walls, into the stone itself, some kind of human magic. From the outside, it looks like just another tunnel. But walk in and it's a prison. There is no way past the barriers, no way forward, no way back. But the trap remains open to every beast, darkspawn, and dwarf that wanders in. My brothers in the Legion have died, and I have done my best to lay their spirits to rest in the stone. I am the last. There will be no one to do the same for me, or for Tethras. He too was snared by this noose. For you, my prince, I wish you the stone's blessing. Atras Tudsha, Totana Amgetol Tavash Aiduk. Okay, so after my game crashed, I had to do this whole area again. I did not notice that there was another bit coming off the main map. So yeah, this is a room with green in it. Oh great, it's one of these. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time here, I'm gonna look this up.
Blessed are you, Dumat. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Alright, let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, I have 2 of them. Where are the other 2? That's the question. They must be further in. Well, let's see.
A ritual. Let's take this with us.
This looks like an object. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but it appears to concern a rite of silence. Press your palms and forward to the ground before the altar, then these words, thrice repeated. Golden jewels, meat and blood, sacrifices to your hungry heart. That sounds ominous. Put in there.
The water's on fire. I don't think that's good.
Yeah, no, duh. Tethras Garan.
Atras Tunsha, Botania Amegtol Tavashaiduk.
So where is the 4th item? records say Corypheus has been trapped below the Vimark since the days of the Tevinter Imperium. Can it be a coincidence that the darkspawn besiege this area more fiercely than anywhere else on the surface of Thedas? Or that Kirkwall, the closest city, suffers from the endless plagues of violence, lunacy, human sacrifice, and blood magic? If one studies Kirkwall's public records, it becomes hard to deny that some malevolent force has long shaped its history. Would a darkspawn, even a powerful mage, have such influence even as it slumbers? Or with the journal bearing the Grey Warden's seal?
Stop talking. Make him stop.
The abomination's hearing voices. How unexpected.
We can't have him fall apart here. It's not safe.
No, I agree. What first is not... Oh? Oh no.
What's wrong?
I can't. The voices. Wardens. The joining. I have too much taint in my blood. I can't shut him out. Help me. I will not
be controlled.
Let it go. There's a better way to fight him.
Oh shit.
Thank you. I guess they're right. You never can leave the Wardens. I hope I can hold against him. Against them both.
You had better.
I should not have brought him along. Should have brought Merrill instead or something. Well, there's nothing I can do now. We've come this far. Yeah, I looked up that other quest and I missed one of the things, so we can't complete it. on fire. Oh, great.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is they? The carta?
No, worse. More treacherous, more dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
The Wardens, but... Alistair?
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Can you be Hawk, the child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be him. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Why would you care about Hawk's father?
Then you don't know. Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Tell me what my father did.
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary. He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
Why do my family stories never involve embarrassing vacations in Antiva?
We need your help, Hawk. I have done extensive research on this darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No. The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Don't do it, Hawk. The Warden Commander killed the last of this sort. You can't make deals with the Darkspawn.
If the Wardens locked this creature up, they did it for a reason.
A darkspawn and a mage. Just what the world needs.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the carta, sent them for you.
You must help us.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
This sounds very familiar.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
I'm not siding with another one of these things.
Corypheus may be as great a threat as the next Blight. We can't risk freeing him.
We'll find a way to do this with or without you, Hawk. This prison will be broken. The blights will end. Come.
They're trying to set us on
With
fire,
me.
that's not nice.
We will beat them to the seal.
No. I'm not siding with these Wardens for the same reason I killed the Architect in Awakening. Because there's no guarantee. I don't want to condemn the world to a worse fate. Based on a chance.
This was part of the prison's defenses from centuries ago. Old wards, unstable, dangerous. The Wardens had them neutralized, bringing them back to Jack. Do not touch anything. The old defenses are active again. Very unpredictable, very dangerous.
There! That's the one Janico wants dead.
How many of you are there? I thought I dealt with you already.
We may die here, but we will take you with us.
No! Don't!
To arms, and pray that Corypheus honors our sacrifice! Let's finish this!
I'll deal with this! Anyone need healing?
Sure, go for it.
Trapped. Carta fools, always where they don't belong. This shouldn't have happened.
Don't worry. We'll find a way out.
Yes. Yes. Think. There must be a way. I was here once before. A long time ago. Yeah. The magic flows in streams. They must be joined for the way to open. Yes. Yes, that's it.
Oh, more puzzles. Why? That was
Quickly now. We have a ways to go yet.
a complete fluke. I have no idea how I managed that.
The hawk was fascinated by the old construction, always stopping to examine the carvings. A learned man.
Darkspawn of sense. What less to worry about? Why is the Arms of Mactea a rogue restricted item? Logain was a warrior, and so was Honora, I think. No, that's worse. That's worse. That's also worse. That's also worse. They're all, everything's worse. here? The Wardens set a trap for Corypheus and bound him in a prison of their own making. Beneath the free marches, they carved out a series of caverns, a veritable maze, and enchanted them. Wards within wards, locks within locks, spells woven with the help of a powerful artifact they called the Key. All this to hold Corypheus. It seems that even that wasn't enough. Warden Commander Rhiannon writes in her private journals, "Corypheus is too powerful. Nothing will hold him forever. The seals are already weakening. We must find a way to fortify them, and soon." Demon prisons.
Weeks down here, working together. He never liked me. Too much bad blood.
I was wrong. We cannot control the creature Corypheus. Even our most powerful mages hold no influence with him. In truth, it is they who have been most vulnerable. A dozen times, those assigned to guard or study the creature have sought the key to free him. When they are removed to a safe distance, they remember little. They speak of a voice in their minds, a calling like that of the old gods, but it wanes outside Corypheus' presence. Darkspawn have attacked as well, seeking him. I can only assume they are summoned the same way. Somehow, his magic lets him speak through the blight itself, affecting any who bear its taint. The same power stays the hand of any warden who approaches to kill him. I must recommend that we seal this prison over and conceal its very existence. Corypheus must not be allowed to go free. What did that do? Was it helpful? I don't know. Magically sealed? Oh wow, there's literally a door here. Okay. That's the way on. There's something up there. What? I don't... Okay, I'm not gonna bother with this. Oop, running into walls. My specialty.
Did you really think those old wards would stop me? Look at you. Barely able to string two thoughts together. You've only made it this far because of Hawk.
You can still turn away. Do not listen to his voice.
You're a fool, Larius. And you should have died here years ago.
With the crickets. We're underground. Aren't we? Oh. Never mind, we are not underground. We are above ground. It's just nighttime.
Let me guess. The prison?
How did you know? So proud of your deduction skills, Anders. Oh, this is what we saw from before. That's pretty cool.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawk, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawk has made his choice. The right one.
The right choice or the only choice? Malcolm Hawk was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
He was forced?
Larius? What does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawk was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum. Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You were going to kill my mother?
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
You see, Hawk? How can you trust anything Larius says?
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawk. I just need your blood.
Well, you're not gonna get it.
Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key, it's not strong enough. Use your blood, free him and slay him.
This isn't gonna work, is it? He's gonna get free. And then... shit's gonna get terrible. We gotta do it.
Work. You can see the binding spell's already weakened.
Just 3 more to go.
I hate this.
Are you certain this is a good idea?
No.
It takes Hawk blood to open his prison. I imagine he won't stop until he has what he wants.
Isn't that always the way with these ancient prisons?
He's almost free now!
Can you feel it? The air is changing.
Here we are, the last one.
I'm going to regret this.
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You! Serve you at the Temple of Douma? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
Douma was the first old god to become an archdemon. There haven't been temples to him since ancient Tevinter.
You look human. Are you not citizens of the Empire? Slaves, then, to the dwarves? Why come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
The Free Marches haven't been part of the Imperium for 600 years.
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Douma, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves. But it was black, corrupt, darkness, ever since. How long? The Golden City. The first violation. The magisters who brought the blight.
That's ridiculous. There were no magical boogeymen who trespassed in the Maker's city. It's a story.
You don't think a magister would be arrogant enough to challenge the Maker? You need to meet more magisters.
It's Chantry propaganda.
Where do you think Darkspawn came from?
Some creation of the old gods, no doubt.
Dumat, have you forsaken me? I am your faithful servant.
The Darkspawn aren't just some conveniently explicit lesson on the dangers of magic.
Unless Corypheus is for real, everyone who knows what happened is long dead.
You don't think it's a little convenient? What does every sane man and woman in Thedas fear? The Blights. Why not pin those on mages too?
What manner of speech is this? How long have I slumbered? He tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn, Wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
He slept. While the seals held, he could not wake. He knows nothing of time that passed. We must kill him now, before he comes to.
You really think he's one of the original magisters? That he's been to the Black City?
The city! It was supposed to be golden! It was supposed to be ours! If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. The Blood Lord. The blood is mine. Dumat, grant me your powers. Ah! The fire in my veins! You cannot avoid my fires!
I'm not doing a very good job of this, Corypheus.
He's absorbing power from the statues!
We should destroy them while we can!
Good idea.
I am an acolyte of Dumat! You cannot harm me!
He's using fire! Stay ahead of him!
I can outrun fire.
I'm losing ground.
For sure.
Healing would be welcome.
A little something more! Burn, you miserable insects!
Oh, there.
He absorbs it from the statue!
Dumat, grant me your powers. The power is mine. I am Courage, little rat. The maze closes in. You will die before you touch me, worm.
way through the maze.
Oh, there's a maze. You must be a really smart person.
amulet. No one's used that pattern since before the First Blight. It was unique to a small sect in Devinter, who worshipped the god Dumat. Corypheus really was an ancient magister.
They're no myth mage, nor have the magisters changed.
I always thought the Black City was just a story.
Maybe the Chantry's right about other things too.
I'll need to study this further.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here.
You think the Wardens will give you a warm welcome looking like that? I don't think we're supposed to come back from the calling.
I must try. You've gained an ally today.
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again. I thank you for my freedom.
The Wardens won't thank me for the deaths of their own.
Janica ignored the Warden Commander's express orders when she sought to free Corypheus. They'll be relieved she's gone. The prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they did not mention this Larius. They claimed everyone was dead. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a magister. One of the magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
That was an amazing DLC.
I can't believe that he did this. All this because of what happened so many years ago. Did Father think it was worth it? He certainly knew it was too shameful to mention. He was wise not to share it with Mother, or any non-mage.
It gets harder every year to remember what Father was like.
I thought he knew everything. You know, as much as he had to spend time training me, he was so proud of you and Carver. His scoundrel and his soldier. He'd still be proud, even after all this.
Am I the scoundrel or the soldier? I'd like to think I'm the scoundrel.
The alternative being quiet lives as maids and stable boys.
An idea not without charm. But you're right. Being normal would have required wholly different parents. And I wouldn't want that. Thank you for taking care of everything, brother.
Malcolm would be happy you two aren't at each other's throats. Not all the time. He sacrificed so we would have a life free to choose. Must have been a terrible burden. Much like the burden you've assumed.
I do what I can. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough.
You know, your father tried to help people the same way. Tried to fix trouble he saw in others. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.
Mistress Amel was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do.
Don't sell them. I'll be alright. I think. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here, and I'll see you guys next time.